Have you ever wondered which animals truly represent the spirit of the United States? From soaring skies to deep coastal waters, the U.S. is home to some of the most fascinating and iconic creatures on Earth. In this script, we're exploring the top 10 best animals in the United States. Not just the most popular, but also the most unique, symbolic, and ecologically important. Adopted as the national bird in 1782, the bald eagle represents freedom, strength, and resilience. With a wingspan that can reach over 7 feet, this majestic raptor can be seen soaring over lakes, rivers, and forests, especially in Alaska, the Pacific Northwest, and even parts of Florida. Let's dive into the wild heart of America. Though beautiful, their presence also raises questions about land management and ecosystem balance. Still, they remain one of the most visually striking animals in the country, often appearing in Western movies, books, and cowboy legends. Once endangered due to pesticide use, this species rebounded after conservation laws like the Endangered Species Act were passed. Their reintroduction helped restore balance to ecosystems by controlling deer and elk populations. Whether howling under the moon or silently tracking prey, the gray wolf is a reminder of the wilderness America is still fighting to preserve. Today, seeing a bald eagle in flight is a powerful reminder of what nature can achieve when protected. Despite their fierce image, grizzlies are vulnerable, especially to habitat loss and human conflict. Conservationists continue to fight to protect their dwindling ranges and ensure their survival for future generations. 1. Bald eagle. The pride of a nation, these massive creatures can weigh over 600 pounds and stand over 8 feet tall when upright. Found mostly in Alaska, Montana, and Wyoming, grizzlies are apex predators that play a key role in their ecosystems. It's a keystone species, helping shape the vegetation of the ecosystems it inhabits. They're also known for outsmarting bird feeders and navigating city life like tiny ninjas. In many ways, the gray squirrel is a symbol of the American spirit, adaptable, persistent, and always on the move. But overpopulation due to lack of predators can also lead to issues, showing the need for balanced wildlife management. Conservationists track their movements and health as key indicators of global environmental shifts. Beyond the science, they remain inspiring, mysterious, majestic, and powerful creatures from a frozen world. The bald eagle isn't just another bird. It's the very symbol of the United States. These massive white bears roam the icy coasts of the Arctic, hunting seals and enduring some of the harshest conditions on Earth. Loved for their playful nature and permanent smiles, dolphins have long captured the human imagination. Common across nearly every U.S. state, this graceful animal has adapted to forests, grasslands, and even suburban neighborhoods. Many marine parks and coastal towns, especially in Florida, celebrate the dolphin as a symbol of marine conservation and joy. Whether leaping beside a boat or surfing waves, dolphins bring a magical energy to the American seascape. Found in forests, fields, and even urban environments, this cunning predator uses stealth and intelligence to hunt small prey. Its eerie, high-pitched scream at night adds to its mysterious allure. Agile, beautiful, and incredibly smart, the red fox is a true survivor in a changing world. Its iconic white tail, which flashes when alarmed, is a natural warning signal to other deer. These free-roaming horses are descended from Spanish breeds brought to the Americas in the 1500s. With no fences or reins, Mustangs embody the American ideals of freedom, power, and independence. What makes the bald eagle so remarkable isn't just its symbolism, but its comeback story. It's found in Florida, Louisiana, and Georgia. These ancient reptiles can weigh up to 800 pounds and live over 50 years. They're vital to their habitats, creating gator holes that support countless other species. These 10 animals don't just represent wildlife, they reflect the spirit, resilience, and beauty of America itself. Often seen basking in the sun or lurking just below the water's surface, the alligator is both feared and respected, a true symbol of nature's resilience. Native to the eastern U.S., this energetic rodent has adapted to both wild and urban environments. Don't be fooled by its size. The gray squirrel is clever, quick, and a vital part of forest ecosystems. Known for their intelligence and tight family bonds, wolves hunt in packs and can bring down prey much larger than themselves. They represent not only wild strength, but also teamwork and strategy. 2. American Mustang, spirit of the Wild West running wild across the open plains. The American Mustang is a living symbol of the Wild West. You'll find them mostly in Nevada, Wyoming, and Utah, where they roam public lands. 3. Gray wolf. The forgotten king feared and admired, the gray wolf once ruled much of North America. Once nearly wiped out by hunters, wolves have slowly returned thanks to conservation efforts in Yellowstone National Park and the Northern Rockies. 4. Grizzly bear, the giant of the North. If any animal represents sheer power and dominance, it's the grizzly bear. They are solitary yet intelligent, known to use tools and remember food locations for years. 5. White-tailed deer, America's backyard visitor. You don't have to venture far to spot the white-tailed deer. While often overlooked, the white-tailed deer is deeply embedded in American culture, from Native American stories to hunting traditions. Eastern gray squirrel. The urban acrobat in parks, on power lines, and among tree branches, the eastern gray squirrel is a familiar sight. They bury nuts for winter, but often forget some, unintentionally planting thousands of trees each year. 7. Polar bear. Alaska's Arctic monarch. Although most Americans will never see one in the wild, the polar bear is an iconic part of U.S. wildlife through its presence in Alaska. Polar bears are increasingly becoming symbols of climate change as melting sea ice threatens their way of life. 8. Bottlenose dolphin. The genius of the sea beneath the waves of the Atlantic and Gulf coasts. The bottlenose dolphin glides with grace and intelligence. But they're not just cute, they're highly intelligent, using tools, forming complex social bonds, communicating with signature whistles. 9. American alligator. The southern survivor in the swamps and bayous of the American South, the American alligator reigns supreme. Once endangered, gators are now one of the great success stories of wildlife conservation in the U.S. 10. Red fox. The clever wanderer. With its bushy tail, sharp eyes, and reddish fur, the red fox is one of the most adaptable animals in North America. In Native American folklore, the red fox is often seen as a trickster, and it continues to captivate imaginations today. Honorable mentions: there are so many other incredible animals in the U.S. that deserve recognition. American bison. The largest land animal in North America, and the national mammal, sea otter. Cute, tool-using marine mammals that live along the Pacific coast. Raccoon. Smart and mischievous night wanderers. Mountain lion, also called the cougar, or puma. This big cat roams the American West. Beaver, nature's architects responsible for building dams and reshaping landscapes. From the skies above to the oceans below, the United States is home to a wild kingdom unlike any other. Which animal is your favorite? Comment below and let us know. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share this video to celebrate the wildlife of the USA.